What's up, everybody? Trey from Omega Custom Tackle here. We're going to be talking about shaky head fishing, especially this time of year. Shaky heads are pretty dominant, pretty much around the Midwest, South right now. A lot of guys throw the massive, big, shaky heads. I think this is it's either 7/8 or an ounce. A lot of guys throw a 5/8 with a big worm, like the Excite Baits worm. And typically throw just the standard shaky head. This is the Omega Shaky Foot. This is a standard shaky head. Or you have the skirted shaky head. This is the Salvation. It is like the Shaky Foot. This is a 1/2 ounce. See the eyes here, but it comes with a skirt retainer here, so you can put on whatever favorite skirt, finesse skirt, full skirt, you can chop it down. These are the Omega skirts. This is a Missouri craw with the worm on it. These are typical what guys are throwing right now. Fish have seen a million of them. They see the big shaky heads, the 7-inch shaky heads all the time. But I've been throwing the Finesse Shaky head. This is the Savior, a totally different style head. Instead of your typical footballs or ball heads, this is more of an arrowhead. This actually comes through cover really well with a straight shank worm hook. It's kind of like a 4-aught or 3-aught hook. It's got the screw lock in it. I'm throwing a finesse worm. This is just a green pumpkin or watermelon flake. I throw this a ton on probably 8 to 10 pound line. Just something a little bit smaller, a little bit more finesse than your typical 7 to 10 inch worms. I'm throwing a little bit smaller worms. I can throw this through cover a lot easier than throwing the football jig style head, which is more of like rock or sand or flats. This is coming through cover a lot better. So I'm throwing a couple different kinds of worms. I think these are the Zoom worms. Small profiles to them. This is a worm that's discontinued. This is a Jean LaRue Salty Shaky Head worm. This is one of my favorite worms just because it's very slim profile. It's a lot finessier than your typical shaky heads that everybody throws. So this is what I'm throwing behind. If you're like a co-angler, non-boater, your buddy's in back and wants to catch a ton of fish, kids, whatever, dude, this right here comes through cover great. It is finessed. Catch giants on it. You can get it in places where the football jig cannot get in there. And this is it. This is the Omega Savior Shaky Head. This is a sleeper shaky head. Great style. Nice head to it. Finesse style. Heavier hook, so you can throw it on heavier line if you want. This is on 8-pound line, so you can size up to 10 or 12, whatever your preference is. But that is it, guys. The Omega Savior Finesse Shaky Head.